Here I am again, just like yesterday, standing on this corner watching light fade away. You said you'd come around, but time keeps dragging on. Every minute feels like forever since you've been gone. Have mercy! Why's everybody else moving on down the line? Why's everybody else's right on time? Tell me why I'm always left behind. Why's everybody else's right on time? Sun beating down, sweat runs down my face. Everyone else seems to find their place. Watch them roll on by, one after another, while I keep on waiting, sister, brother. Lord have mercy! Why's everybody else moving on down the line? Why's everybody else's right on time? Tell me why I'm always left behind. Why's everybody else's right on time? Every schedule lies, every promise dies. Time just slips away, left here another day. Come and go, they don't see my pain. Some folks got sunshine, I'm stuck here in the rain. Seems like destiny's got a cruel design, keeping me here at this old sign. Sweet mercy! Why's everybody else moving on down the line? Why's everybody else's right on time? Tell me why I'm always left behind. Why's everybody else's right on time? Have mercy! Watch them people passing by, world keeps on turning. Yeah, it keeps on turning. Been here since the morning sun, ain't got no place to run. Been here since the morning sun, baby, I ain't having fun. Third time checking my old watch, sweat on my collar. See the mothers roll on past, makes me wanna holler. Makes me wanna holler now. Every minute feels like two. What's a man supposed to do? Standing here just like a fool, breaking every golden rule. Some folks got it easy, yeah, some folks don't. Could've walked by now, but hey, maybe I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. Been here since the morning sun, ain't got no place to run. Been here since the morning sun, baby, I ain't having fun. Still standing. Lord, I'm standing in day in the sun. Lord have mercy, watching cars pass everyone. All these fancy rides roll by while I'm burning up for fun. Hot breeze blowing dust right in my face. Same old hot wind, still stuck in this place. But I ain't complaining, just taking life at my own pace. Have mercy, watch them people drive on by. Lord have mercy, some wave, some don't even try. But I keep on smiling, 'cause that's just my natural style. Been waiting since sunrise, ain't seen no bus arrive. Standing on this corner, keeping my blues alive. Standing here, ain't got much to say. People pass me, rush on by. I just smile and wave goodbye. Oh yeah, got no right, but I got time. These blues ain't gonna change my mind. Found me some shade against the wall. Watch them people rise and fall. Ain't in no hurry, that's my way. Let the world run wild today. Have mercy. Got no right, but I got time. These blues ain't gonna change my mind. Sometimes slow is how to roll. Let that rhythm take your soul. Let it take you, la la la, la 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 la. Let it move you. Streets been cooking all day long. In my head I hear this song. Ain't no trouble, ain't no rush. Just me and this Texas touch. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Got no right, but I got time. These blues ain't gonna change my mind. Oh, I got time. Got a ride. Got no ride. Got no ride. Got that time. Standing here since morning time, watching people pass me by. Got my ticket in my head, can't seem to understand. Been waiting at the station all day long. Something tells me everything went wrong. Sun is beating on my head, should've caught that ride instead. Called you twice to let you know that I'm still trying to go. Been waiting at the station all day long. Something tells me everything went wrong. Hot wind blowing through the street, every bus just passes by. Lord have mercy on my soul. Ain't getting any closer to my goal. Yeah, yeah. Empty bench and empty signs, moving slower than these times. Baby, if you wonder why I never made it by your side, been waiting at the station all day long. Something tells me everything went wrong. Oh, been waiting, still waiting. So have mercy. West Texas sun beats down on my hood. Another town in my rear view, gone for good. Been 6 months since I've slept in my own bed. Got these wide lines painted in my head. Just can't stay in one place. Got a restless spirit I can't seem to face. These wheels beneath me, they understand why I keep running through this promised land. Stop for coffee in some small town joint. Waitress asks me what's my turning point. Said, honey, I've been searching high and low, but the truth is I just don't know where to go. Just can't stay in one place. Got a restless spirit I can't seem to face. These wheels beneath me, they understand why I keep running through this promised land. Sometimes in the stillness of a midnight drive, I ask myself what keeps me so alive. Is it the freedom? Is it the fear? Or what might catch me if I stay right here? Every face I meet along this road tells me stories of the weight they hold. But I just smile and wave goodbye. Staying put just makes me wanna fly. Some folks call it running away, but they don't hear what these engines say. Every mile marker points me toward something I ain't never seen before. Just can't stay in one place. Got a restless spirit I can't seem to face. These wheels beneath me, they understand why I keep running through this promised land. The horizon's calling out my name every single day, every day the same. And I know tomorrow when I rise, I'll be chasing that same endless ride. White lines rushing past my view. Been driving since the morning dew. Something's pushing me ahead. Your memory's stuck inside my head. These wheels won't slow down. These wheels won't slow down. Every sign points far away from where you told me I should stay. The words still ringing in my ears, but engines drowning out my fears. These wheels won't slow down. These wheels won't slow down. Tank is full and spirit strong. Don't care if the road gets long. Left your lies back in the dust. Breaking free, 'cause break I must. These wheels won't slow down. These wheels won't slow down. You to track it down. Simple beat was shaking through the walls. Something in that rhythm made me fall. First time I heard that shuffle, knew I'd never be the same. Never be the same, never be the same, never be the same. First time I heard that shuffle, life became a different game.